Baseball's greatest rivalries rarely need extra drama. Whenever the Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees meet, the entire baseball world pays attention. Every pitch carries more pressure, every mistake is magnified, and every superstar knows that one unforgettable moment can become part of MLB history. But on this particular afternoon, what began as another chapter in baseball's most iconic rivalry slowly transformed into something far more unsettling. Before the final out was recorded, thousands of fans inside Yankee Stadium would be talking less about the scoreboard and far more about a collision that left everyone holding their breath. Shohei Ohtani entered the game as the Dodgers' leadoff hitter and designated hitter, carrying enormous expectations once again. Every time he stepped into the batter's box, cameras followed his every movement. Yankees fans wanted to see their pitching staff shut him down, while Dodgers supporters expected another moment of brilliance from the two-way superstar. The atmosphere was electric long before Ohtani ever picked up a bat. His first trip to the plate came against a crafty left-handed pitcher who relied more on changing speeds than overpowering hitters with velocity. Ohtani patiently watched the first pitch before settling into his familiar rhythm. The pitcher mixed fastballs, off-speed pitches, and careful location, refusing to give the Dodgers superstar anything comfortable to attack. Ohtani eventually lifted a fly ball toward right field, where it was caught routinely. It wasn't the aggressive start Dodgers fans had hoped for, but experienced baseball followers knew one quiet at-bat rarely tells the full story of an Ohtani game. Before we continue, if you enjoy dramatic MLB stories, in-depth baseball analysis, and unforgettable Shohei Ohtani moments, make sure to subscribe to Baseball Pulse, turn on notifications, and never miss another incredible baseball story. The Dodgers found themselves trailing early, placing additional pressure on every offensive opportunity. In the third inning, Ohtani returned to the plate with 2 outs and a runner standing on first base. The visitors desperately needed someone to keep the inning alive. Once again, the Yankees challenged him carefully, refusing to throw anything easy over the heart of the plate. This time, Ohtani refused to waste the opportunity. He chopped a slow ground ball toward the third base line. At first glance, it appeared to be an easy defensive play. The Yankees' infield moved quickly toward the ball, expecting to throw him out comfortably at first. But they underestimated one thing that has become a trademark of Ohtani's game: his speed. The instant the ball left his bat, Ohtani exploded out of the batter's box. Every stride looked more powerful than the last as he sprinted down the first base line. The throw came just a fraction too late. By the narrowest of margins, Ohtani beat it out for an infield single, immediately giving the Dodgers new life. The visitors suddenly had runners on first and second with a chance to completely change the momentum of the game. Dodgers fans watching around the world sensed the inning was about to become something special. Unfortunately for Los Angeles, the opportunity slipped away. The following hitters couldn't deliver the timely hit the team desperately needed, and the Yankees escaped without allowing a run. Ohtani had done his job, but baseball often depends on collective execution rather than individual brilliance. As the game moved deeper into the afternoon, every inning became increasingly intense. The Yankees still protected a narrow lead, while the Dodgers searched desperately for a breakthrough. Every pitch carried playoff-like pressure, despite it being only another regular season contest. Then came the sixth inning. Ohtani stepped into the batter's box once again, determined to spark another rally. The Yankees countered with another left-handed arm, attacking him carefully with breaking pitches designed to disrupt his timing. On the third pitch of the at-bat, Ohtani rolled a ground ball toward first base. At first, nothing seemed unusual. The Yankees' first baseman charged toward the ball, while the pitcher immediately sprinted to cover first base, exactly as baseball fundamentals teach. Ohtani, meanwhile, accelerated toward the bag with maximum effort, refusing to concede the out. It was the kind of routine hustle fans witness hundreds of times every season. But within seconds, everything changed. As Ohtani reached the base at full speed, heavy contact occurred near first base. The collision sent the Dodgers superstar stumbling violently before crashing onto the ground. Instead of immediately standing up, he remained down for several tense moments, grabbing at his lower body as the stadium suddenly grew quiet. Inside the Dodgers dugout, every player instantly stood. Dave Roberts stepped out onto the top step, his expression changing almost immediately. Medical personnel rushed from the dugout toward first base, while teammates watched anxiously from behind the railing. Even Yankees players appeared concerned as both teams realized Ohtani wasn't getting up right away. For Dodgers fans, the frightening sight carried even greater significance. Everyone knew Ohtani had been carefully managing physical workloads throughout the season. Seeing him remain on the ground after contact immediately raised fears about whether another injury might threaten both his hitting and pitching responsibilities. The atmosphere inside Yankee Stadium shifted from competitive excitement to genuine concern almost instantly. Television cameras zoomed in as trainers carefully spoke with Ohtani, checking his leg and asking him several questions before helping him slowly rise to his feet. Every movement was watched by millions of viewers hoping to see some sign that baseball's biggest superstar was going to be all right. Meanwhile, Dave Roberts wasn't focused only on Ohtani's condition. He immediately approached the umpiring crew, asking them to take another look at exactly how the collision had unfolded. Replays from multiple angles began appearing on stadium screens as commentators carefully analyzed whether the contact had simply been an unfortunate baseball play or whether something more dangerous had occurred. Around the stadium, conversations completely changed. Nobody was discussing the score anymore. Nobody was talking about the Yankees' pitching performance. Every discussion centered on one question: did the replay show nothing more than an unfortunate accident? Or had everyone just witnessed a play that would ignite one of the biggest controversies of the MLB season? As Ohtani slowly stood up with the help of the Dodgers medical staff, a wave of relief spread across Yankee Stadium. The umpires reviewed the collision from multiple angles, while both teams waited anxiously. After several minutes, play resumed, and the biggest positive for the Dodgers was that Ohtani was able to stay in the game. The incident immediately became one of the most talked about moments of the day. Fans and analysts debated whether it was simply an unfortunate baseball play or a collision that could have been avoided. Regardless of differing opinions, everyone agreed that Ohtani's health was far more important than the outcome of a single regular season game. Later in the game, Ohtani had another chance to deliver in a key situation, but the Yankees reliever struck him out with a perfectly executed splitter. Although the Dodgers came up short, the final score quickly became secondary. The biggest victory was seeing Ohtani walk off the field without a serious injury. With the Dodgers focused on another World Series run, protecting their superstar remains the organization's top priority. A healthy Shohei Ohtani gives Los Angeles its best chance to compete for a championship, and baseball fans everywhere will be waiting for his next unforgettable performance. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Baseball Pulse, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next MLB story.